This year, I had the opportunity to travel to many different states and experience many jaw-dropping locations and views. And thanks to the platform YouTube, I'm able to share my incredible experience with you guys. In April, I purchased my first drone, being the DJI Mavic Mini. I created my first vlog and started taking my first cinematic videos and taking my first steps in filmmaking. I still have this drone to this day, and it was currently one of my best investments I've made so far on the channel. At this time of the year, back in April, I was watching tons of vloggers, Casey Neistat, David Dobrik, taking inspiration and learning how to film just like they did. Anyways, after a couple months of creating content with my new drone, I was given the opportunity to travel to Colorado. Instantly, I said yes, and it would be the first time that I'd ever traveled on a commercial airline. The day I would leave to Colorado would be June 10th, and I was so excited, packing my gear, learning how to film so that when I got to Colorado, I could film all the landscape and scenery around me. We ran into one problem though. On June 6th, I was mowing my neighbor's lawn, making money so that I could go on this trip, and I was stung ferociously by 13 yellow jackets. This sent my body instantly into anaphylactic shock, leaving my blood pressure to plummet, and I slowly started to lose my vision. This was a very scary experience, and my family had to rush me to the emergency room where I received medical care, and I was able to return back to normal in about 2 to 3 days. Extremely life-threatening experience, and I never want it to happen again. I'm now forever kind of paranoid of bees, but that was a very scary experience, and it also was scary because I was on a lot of medicine at the time. I was not feeling well after this accident, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it. Thankfully though, I started to feel very well right around June 9th, which was the Sunday before I left on Monday. I left Monday morning at 4:30 in the morning. Our flight was leaving at 6, so we had plenty of time to check our bags and get all situated. Boarding that 6 a.m. flight was the best thing I've ever done in my life. My blood was boiling. It was the first time I've ever been to 35,000 feet in an airplane. I was having the time of my life. We landed in Denver airport at around 10 in the morning. It was a very short flight, and since we were going through time zones, we only went ahead kind of 2 hours in time. So I was getting used to the time zone and enjoying the scenery around me. Been to the Denver airport before, but it's in literally the middle of nowhere. All you can see are mountains and fields everywhere. It's beautiful. I made it to the youth conference where we hiked to jaw-dropping views, got incredible aerial photography shots and shots on my camera. I hung out with tons of friends, played tons of games, and had tons of time for worship. The creation around us was absolutely spectacular. I'm gonna go ahead and roll some of the clips from that trip. I was in Colorado for about 7 days, and we had tons of fun there and so much time to take photos and videos. I had the time of my life, and personally, that is one of the best trips I've ever been on. Sadly, on Saturday, we had to return back home, so I flew back to my hometown. Got to settle down just for a little for about 2 to 3 days, and then I traveled again to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I had so much fun. I was able to fly over one of the Great Lakes. Lake Huron is absolutely spectacular. Many jaw-dropping views, the beautiful clear water. It was absolutely beautiful. Heading back home, I was trying to enjoy the rest of my summer before school started, and I got home with about 2 weeks left of summer break. During this time, I was very unsure if I wanted to continue with streaming and content creation. I just was going through a really hard time when it came to streaming. I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue doing what I was doing. Of course, now I am streaming again, if you guys have checked into my streams anytime lately, but during this time, I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do. After traveling home, I spent tons of time with friends, and right before the end of my summer break, I had the opportunity to go on a surfing trip on the East Coast. That was the last vlog I did. Actually, the Monday after I filmed that video, school had to start again. So then filming and making content got a lot harder, but I was still able to work it into my everyday schedule. Oh yeah, and don't forget the time I almost got hit in the face by a Coke bottle. Roll the clip.
Oh, here we go.
No way!
During this time when I didn't have as much time to film, I took this time to create YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts were an incredible way for me to create content in a shorter form. I took all the clips and footage from my summer and all my drone footage and put it in with TikTok songs and made awesome YouTube Shorts, which was able to get a lot of recognition, and many of you guys are actually subscribed to me today because of my YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts was an incredible way for me to take God's creation and turn it into mini movies and share it with you guys. Maybe inspiring you guys to get out more and enjoy the beautiful creation around you.
Ice water turn Atlantic, night calling in a phantom. Told them they don't you panic, took an island, felt the mansion. Drop the roof, more expansions. Drive a coupe, you can stand, she love it. Undercover, I'm a lover. Guess we all meant for each other.
I was kind of changing up my style and going from vlogging to more of filmmaking and making mini movies. It's currently my passion right now, and I love doing it for you guys, and I never trade it for anything. And now we're back to the present day. Today that I'm filming this video, it is December 11th. Absolutely insane year. I was able to travel to many different locations around the US and enjoy God's beautiful creation. And I'm so glad I could bring you guys along with this journey, and I was so glad I had my drone and all my camera equipment to help me make all these videos possible. Special thanks to some of you guys on Twitch who actually paid for part of my plane ticket for me to be able to go to Colorado. I greatly appreciate some of you. You know who you are. Going to Colorado was personally one of the most eye-opening, jaw-dropping, incredible experiences I've ever been on. I had so much fun making content this year, and this is only the beginning of the journey. We're going for 1,000 subscribers, so if you're new, you guys know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. I just want to thank you guys if you stuck to the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this movie formed content with the cool music and everything. I color graded and spent literal hours editing this video. As you guys can see, I'm currently wearing the merch right here. The merch will actually be closing at the end of the month. Want to go check it out? Now's your time. Like I said, my name is Coyer, and I will see you guys in the next video. Turn your notifications on.